He said, how do you know? Remember, I was your boss. It still am.
Charlamagne invested.
Hey, look.
Necessarily in with a particular person because you made an investment.
Here we go.
I mean, it's pretty in.
No, not true.
Listen, let me tell you, as someone who's never been in, it's in.
But you don't have money to invest.
That's
like
not
that.
true. I mean, how do you?
You see how Laura, is it Laura or Lauren? Laura, you see how she looks? She knows, and shout out to her, she know when to keep it quiet. You know why? She know the dynamic. This nigga been the boss. This is the employee arguing with his boss. She wouldn't say that because she know that E-Bum been the person responsible for her checks too.
You know, how do you know what Charlamagne invested?
Well, because I haven't seen you invest in anything. So I don't know. But I'm just saying.
Ebro, I have money to invest in things. No one asked me to be a part of anything.
What? You know why E-Ho crashing out on Peter Rosenberg? Because they're not working at Hot 97 no more, bruh. So the checks isn't guaranteed no more. So now that they pretty much working for themselves, right? Everybody's in crash out mode. You know, Peter Rosenberg, he's a part-time worker for the WWE, so I'm sure he's getting paid very well doing that, right? Ebro works for Apple Music, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what Laura's doing outside of this, but now that they're not getting those guaranteed paychecks, you know what I'm saying? Like, now niggas is gonna say how they really feel. And I'm not gonna lie, bro, Ebro has a point, right? Like, Peter Rosenberg, you've been working at, you were working at radio for a long time, and you definitely should have taken that money and invested it, especially if you know that Ebro invests his money, right? Then you should have been linked up with Ebro and figured out, you know, what to invest your money in. You know what I'm saying? Now, Ebro did come off a little harsh because, like, he basically called you broke, right? He basically said that the reason why you don't invest is because you don't have the money to invest. And there's a lot of people that they get paid just enough to get by, and you literally don't have the extra money to put to the side, right, to invest. Because if you want to invest in a stock, right, and you really want to see yourself make your money back, then 9 times out of 10, you're going to have to invest at least, like, you know, 1 to 5K, maybe more than that, right? Maybe 5 to 10K, right? If you just put $20 or $50 or $100, right, you're not really going to see any return until, like, years. You understand what I'm saying? So that's basically what Ebro was telling Peter Rosenberg, like, you don't invest because you don't have the money. But that's not necessarily true. I think Peter Rosenberg, people like that, he doesn't invest simply because, you know, he hasn't taken the time to educate himself on what exactly to invest in. But to just say that he doesn't have the money to invest, that's definitely disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're basically calling him broke. You're basically saying that the man's barely getting by. And this is supposed to be your man's. You know what I'm saying? Like Ebro and Peter Rosenberg, they've been working together for years, and all of this started over a conversation about Roc Nation, right? Like, Peter Rosenberg basically questioned why Charlamagne the God did not tell everybody that he was involved in a casino that Jay-Z was trying to get. You understand what I'm saying? And then that's when Ebro took shots. So, hey, to all of the people that like to say Akademiks and myself, we're Drake fans, and okay, but look at how people get when they defend Jay-Z, right? Charlamagne the God tends to disrespect people when he's defending Jay-Z. Now you have a situation where Ebro is taking shots at his co-host who he's been working with for like, what, 15 years or something like that, bro? Maybe close to 20, bro. He's taking shots at Peter Rosenberg, his co-host, because he questioned Charlamagne's intentions with Jay-Z. Unbelievable.
Now I get on my public airwaves, and now I'm saying that everybody else, my potential competitors, because that's what it is. Charlamagne got on, he got all the problem with gambling, he got all the problem, yo, this ain't legal, the nigga's trying to blow the whistle, but he ain't tell us that he was trying to be in that industry in the first place. That's the problem, right? So, you know, I take blame for allowing him in the moment to get that off like I was mad at the investment. No, nigga, no. Now, obviously, the investment without you telling us, but in reality, this whole conversation with Charlamagne started when he said, yo, niggas is doing illegal shit. Niggas is doing X, Y, and Z. Gambling. And he's invested in gambling. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's one point. The second point is this. Flex was right. There's so many different ways to affect people, right? Or influence people. And this is why
Yo, bruh, the man Charlemagne behind the scenes, bruh, was about to be a part of a Jay-Z Rock Nation owned casino if it would have got approved, right? When that shit got declined, bro, Charlemagne starts accusing a whole bunch of people of basically doing illegal gambling, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like, he brought up something Ack was involved in. Then he said somebody that works for Ack, shout out to Grand Wizard, he said that he's doing some illegal gambling crypto shit. You feel me? He even tried to say that Drake, because you know Drake has a song on Iceman where Drake is talking about Polymarket. The man Charlemagne tried to like insinuate that Drake is involved with some illegal gambling, bro. You feel me? Like, even during him and Akademiks' interview, like, he brought up the fact that Akademiks, like, has some sort of partnership with Stake, and it's like, yo, bro, like, you're that mad that New York declined y'all casino and gave it to Nas instead of you, that you out here just accusing everybody of just doing some illegal shit when you're actually trying to get involved in that business? You see what I mean, bro? Like, it just doesn't make any sense, bro. And then you have a situation where, you know, Peter Rosenberg is questioning why Charlemagne didn't come to the public and let people know, hey guys, just so you know, I'm potentially about to get this casino in New York in Town Square with Jay-Z and Roc Nation. It hasn't been like, you feel me? You don't come out and say that, but you're on the radio promoting it as if you're not a part of it. Because he was promoting it. He was promoting the casino, right? He wasn't telling people he was a part of it. But Charlemagne told Akademiks that he didn't have to say he was a part of it because he basically said that he told his bosses that he works for at the radio station. But, bruh, like, see, this is what people are not asking themselves, right? How many other things behind the scenes is Charlemagne the God doing with Roc Nation that people don't know about? How do we know that Jay-Z and Roc Nation isn't the one that told Charlemagne that Future's going to be on the Iceman? Now, how do we know that? How do we know that they're not the ones that are telling Charlemagne? Like, because Charlemagne knew stuff he wasn't supposed to know. Like, if you don't like a particular artist, right? How is it that you know these things about an album that's not out yet? You feel me? Like, because what we do know is, like, he's getting money with Roc Nation, right? So it's just crazy how Peter Rosenberg questions that, right? And that causes Ebro, who he was on the radio with for damn near 20 years, bruh. Ebro violated Peter Rosenberg, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Basically called him broke and stood on 10 toes. Like, Peter Rosenberg, like, got really offended, bruh. His voice got real high-pitched. Voice started squeaking. I ain't gonna lie, Peter Rosenberg sounded like he was about to cry, bruh. Like, he felt genuinely disrespected, bruh. You know, even Laura was like, yo, Ebro, bruh. Ebro, you going a little bit too hard, gang. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, when you see people act like this, right? That means that they're doing some type of business with Jay-Z and Roc Nation. Like, let's be honest, bro. Y'all don't think Ebro is got some type of business or situation going on with Jay-Z and Roc Nation for him to diss his own co-host that he's been with, you know, every week for the past 20 years. It's obvious that Ebro is getting some type of money with Jay-Z and Roc Nation. It's obvious, bro. That's obvious. And I'm going to say it again, bro. The Jay-Z album is on the way. Yo, when this Jay-Z album comes out, you are going to see all of the OGs, all of the old media niggas, the Charlemagnes, the Ebros, right? You know, Rory's not an OG, but Rory's a big G. You're going to see all of these people. They're going to act like Jay-Z's new album is the best thing since sliced bread. There's going to be no criticism. You feel me? Like, for example, right? Iceman came out, right? #1 song past Michael Jackson for the most #1s. Charlemagne said that meant absolutely nothing. Charlemagne the God went on the Breakfast Club and said that Drake passing Michael Jackson on the Billboard charts and passing Jay-Z for the most #1 rap albums meant absolutely nothing. But imagine if Kendrick Lamar would have accomplished that. Charlamagne the God would have been glazing. Imagine if even a J. Cole or like, bro, let's be honest, bro. Like, these people, they pick sides, bro, and they stay on that side, bro. I'm telling you. If Jay-Z's album is trash, Charlamagne the God is gonna say it's the greatest album he's heard in the last 10 years. I guarantee. Same thing with E. All of these old niggas, bro. The only OG that's really keeping it real out here, bro, is Funkmaster Flex. Funkmaster Flex is a real nigga, bro. He gonna tell you what it is, bro. He not gonna glaze. He ain't gonna ass kiss. He gonna tell you exactly what it is, bro. But these other dudes is compromised, bro.
Like Rosendweeb is right once a day like a broken clock, or twice. Flex said it right. And this is the reason why I said, I don't care if Charlamagne was down with the Roc Nation thing. Well, first of all, here's the problem with that Roc Nation shit, right? It's not about the investment. And bro, I'm taking my blame. I'm taking the blame for allowing Charlamagne to even move the goalposts and shit, right? Like, for example, when he says, well, if Drake calls you up, the investment wasn't the problem. If Drake calls me and tells me, yo, Ak, invest in pickleball, right? This pickleball company with me. Great. Of course I would do it. I wouldn't get on my fucking platform and then go at everybody else invested in pickleball calling their shit illegal. Like, that's the problem, right? Nobody knows that I was in.
Yo, the man was on the Breakfast Club, bruh. He was acting like this casino in Town Square, bro. He was acting like this was gonna bring back the golden age, bro. Like, the man was talking about the casino like, oh, we gotta get it approved, guys. Everybody's gonna become millionaires overnight. When in all actuality, casinos are actually linked to crime, bro. When casinos get placed in cities, the crime rate tends to go up. Why? Because a lot of people are gambling addicts, bro. Do y'all know how many people go from being millionaires to dead broke because they start gambling and they keep trying to make that money back over and over and over and over? You feel me? Like, we've heard stories with celebrities like Adrian Broner, Michael Jordan. Like, bro, like, a lot of people with money, they start gambling, they lose big, and they just spend the rest of their life trying to make that money back by continuing to gamble. So that's probably a big reason why that casino in Town Square that Charlamagne was trying to get with Jay-Z, that's probably why I got declined, bro, because they just don't want to bring that to the city of Manhattan. You know what I'm saying? They probably already got issues with crime that they already dealing with. All of these dumbass rappers that be out there wilding. You know what I'm saying? So for you to promote that like it was good, but after the casino got turned down, now you're coming out just accusing other people of being involved in illegal gambling. It makes you look like, it makes you look like a hater, bro. All of a sudden you accusing Drake of doing some illegal type shit because of what he said in the song. All of a sudden you're calling Akademiks and telling them somebody that works for him is doing some illegal crypto shit. Nah, bro, the reality of this situation is you're salty, bro. You're salty that casino didn't get approved, because if it would have gotten approved, you would have owned a part of it. And you would have probably made the most money that you've ever made in your life. So instead of just taking that L on the chin and moving on, you want to try to bring other people down so they can feel how you feel about that casino not being approved. So this is why I say, bro, Charlamagne the God to me is like the biggest manipulator in hip hop and rap media, because the guy is just a liar, bro. He will say whatever. Charlamagne is the kind of guy that'll say whatever to benefit himself. It's like when you see a fine girl, right? And your homeboy goes, nah, bruh, she's no good, bro. I know 20 niggas that been with her, right? But the reason why your homeboy is telling you that is because he tried to get her and he got turned down. So he doesn't want you to even try to talk to her, because if you end up snatching her and you end up smashing her, he's going to feel even worse at the fact that he didn't get a chance to smash her. It's the same. That's the kind of guy Charlamagne is, bro. You just can't trust anything that comes out of his mouth. And it's just weird because, Charlamagne and Ebro, they don't even like each other. You feel me? Like, they've been beefing since the Breakfast Club first started. Like, it was a beef between the Breakfast Club and Hot 97. So to see Ebro go at his own co-host and basically call him broke, basically saying he's too broke to invest money, right, to defend Charlamagne and Jay-Z, what does that mean, chat? it's obvious that behind the scenes, Ebro does business with Jay-Z and Roc Nation allegedly, bro. Right? He's definitely a Jay-Z fan. There's nothing wrong with that, right? Even if Ebro was doing some type of business with Jay-Z, there's nothing wrong with that. But what I'm saying is you should not allow that to cause you to disrespect your right-hand man who you've been getting money with for damn near 20 years on the radio. You got to have more respect for Peter Rosenberg than that, right? Like Akademiks, that's a whole different thing, right? Him and Akademiks don't got no personal relationship with Peter Rosenberg. But Ebro, that's your co-host, gang. You know what I'm saying? Like you clowning your co-host over Jay-Z and Roc Nation, bro? Hey, you must have made some good money with them, bro. If you did, man, salute, man. But it's your boy Daze. Let me know what you guys think about this video, man. Make sure y'all subscribe, thumbs up the video, click that hype button for your boy. Listen, man, like Rosenberg, bro, you work for the WWE. You know, I'm pretty sure you make a lot of money doing that, bro. Don't let Ebro bully you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm glad you stood up for yourself as a man, bro. But I mean, if Ebro will violate you like that just because you're questioning things, bro, hey, you might want to get in on that Roc Nation money too, bro. You might as well, gang.